So we've got some material right here.
And our mission really is to figure out what this thing actually is and why it's being presented as, well, important, especially for individual creators, right? And
Right.
this whole idea of decentralization.
Exactly. The FAQ gives us a pretty good look at the mechanics and the philosophy behind it. So we should be able to get a handle on its potential impact.
Okay, let's dive right in then. So, what is the APTM Wizard? Like, in simple terms,
Well, essentially, it's a tool in the Apertum ecosystem, a no-code tool,
no code, meaning,
meaning you don't need to write any actual code yourself.
yeah.
Anyone can use it to deploy their own smart contracts.
Ah, okay. So, launching things like tokens or other projects.
Exactly. Tokens, smart contracts, maybe whole projects, and fast. We're talking minutes, apparently.
Oh, minutes without coding. That sounds like it could open things up for a lot of people.
Yeah, that seems to be the point.
What sort of things are people actually launching with it? Does the FAQ give examples?
It does. Things like meme coins, obviously,
Mm.
but also loyalty tokens for communities, maybe custom utility contracts, even laying the groundwork for bigger ecosystems.
Ah, interesting range.
And it all happens directly on chain
Mm-hmm.
using APTM for the gas fees.
Got it. So speed and accessibility. But why is this being talked about as like a big step for decentralization? What's the connection there?
Well, the document, the FAQ, it frames it as true decentralization,
Okay.
and it contrasts it with, the old way, where you'd usually need to hire developers or you'd have to pitch your idea to a core team somewhere.
Or get funding and approval from some big company or VC-backed protocol.
Precisely.
Mm.
They're often these gatekeepers, central points of control you have to go through.
Right.
The wizard, or the idea behind it, is to let individuals with a vision just build, just launch it.
Yeah.
No permission needed.
I see. So it's really about shifting the power, the control, more towards the individual creator.
That's definitely the narrative.
Hmm.
The FAQ really emphasizes that users control their contracts. They own their projects, they direct their communities, they choose their own roadmaps.
So Apertum and DA1 provide the tools, the infrastructure.
Yeah, they provide the wizard, the rails,
Yeah.
but it's the users who actually build the future on top of it. That's the message.
And is this actually happening? Is it just theory or is it being used? The FAQ mentioned usage.
Oh yeah, it's definitely being used. According to the document, over 270 projects were launched in under 3 months.
270 in 3 months. That's quite a bit of activity.
It is. And they give specific examples too, like SKY, which is described as a social utility token,
Yeah.
SFUT, a community meme coin, and something called Pudlord, which sounds like a token linked to NFTs somehow.
Okay. SKY, SFUT, Puglord. And the key thing with all of these is,
None of them needed permission from a central authority to launch. They just did it using the wizard.
and once they're launched.
They exist
Mm.
permanently on the blockchain. That's another point. The FAQ stresses the immutability, the permissionless nature of it all.
Okay. So pulling it all together, the APTM Wizard isn't just like another feature drop. It's being positioned as something more fundamental.
Right, like a tool for freedom almost.
Yeah.
A toolkit for building in a decentralized world where the main requirement is just taking action, having an idea and doing it.
So the core idea is democratizing blockchain creation, yeah.
Yeah,
Removing those big technical and, well, sometimes bureaucratic barriers.
that seems to be the aim, lowering the barriers significantly.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What kinds of completely new projects or different kinds of online communities might pop up when basically anyone can deploy their ideas onto the blockchain this easily?
Yeah, it's an interesting thought experiment. How does that shift in control change what gets built? What kind of value emerges?
Exactly. How might it reshape innovation online? Definitely something to keep an eye on. Thanks for digging into this FAQ with me.
No problem. Good stuff to think about.